Hey, what's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here on ZLN. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Portland Trailblazers tonight. Guys, what a big win for the Los Angeles Lakers when it comes down to it. I mean, the Lakers went into this NBA in-season tournament still undefeated. The Lakers are 3-0 since the start of the NBA in-season tournament. What a great win for the Los Angeles Lakers to add on to their record. Now, sure, the Lakers are as a whole are 7-6 after this win tonight, but they are 3-0 since the start of the in-season tournament. So, kudos to the Lakers. I think the Lakers are. I think they want to win the NBA in-season tournament for the cash money. That's obviously what I've been hearing about. That if they win the NBA in-season tournament, the team gets like 500 grand, something like that, for winning the NBA in-season tournament cup or something. It's just it's good to have, and obviously they're motivated to win in those certain circumstances. And I it's all good in my book. I mean, if the Lakers wanted to do that, but at the same time, what's more important is the other games, okay, the regular season for the Lakers to compete and have a good situation when it comes to the NBA playoffs. So, but I know the playoffs is a long way to go. But as it stands now, with this win, the Lakers are 7-6 for the start of the season, and they're 3-0 in the NBA in-season tournament. So, what a great win for the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron James goes off. I mean, he was just on a roll and bringing a win for the Los Angeles Lakers after tonight in his 21st season in the NBA, and still putting up MVP caliber numbers in this game tonight. So I want to get into all of the stats and the players that stepped up, and obviously the Lakers delivering us a win in this game tonight against the Portland Trailblazers. And obviously the Lakers got a bounce back win that we were hoping they will get after a disappointing loss against the Sacramento Kings a couple of days ago. So the Lakers obviously made that up for us and got a win tonight against the Portland Trailblazers in the NBA in-season tournament matchup. So want to get into everything that went down tonight and the stats and the scores. And for those of you who are going to be joining me in this live stream, please comment, and I will display your comments on this live stream so we can obviously get the ball rolling and hear about what you guys have to say about what you saw in tonight's game. So I want to get into all of that. But before anything, like always, please make sure to like this live stream and, of course, hit that notification bell so you'll be in the know when I go live every single Lakers post-game show analysis on YouTube, on ZLN. And, of course, follow me all across social media, Facebook, Instagram, X. And, of course, I'm also on Threads and TikTok. So please follow me all across social media and, of course, on this channel, ZLN on YouTube. And, let's continue to grow this channel, guys. I've been getting some good feedback from some of the videos I uploaded, especially yesterday, about the whole Zach LaVine situation, trade rumors, and also regarding DeMar DeRozan and our old friend Alex Caruso. So, the former champion for the Los Angeles Lakers in 2020. And I made a whole video about that. Go check it out. I'll probably put a link to that potentially maybe in this live stream at the end of it. So check it out, or you can just check out the last video I uploaded about it. And it's obviously there. You can see it right away. So I got some good feedbacks on that, and really great to see your guys' opinions and thoughts about it also on social media about it. So I really do appreciate it. And later on, I'm going to obviously put a question up for you guys about the whole Zach LaVine situation. But first of all, I just wanted to get into the Lakers win tonight, which obviously was great to watch. And I just got a comment here from Rabbit. Welcome back to the live stream, Rabbit. I really do appreciate it. 3-0, baby. Finally started a game right. Lakers had the worst 8 first quarter in NBA history. Yeah, I mean, that's what we've been seeing so far from the Lakers as the start of the season. I absolutely agree. They don't do well in the first half, especially in the first quarter. But lately, the Lakers have been playing very well in first quarter situations. I think it's been like that way. It's like couple of games ago. So but hopefully it continues because obviously when the Lakers do well in first quarter situations, sometimes it goes according to plan and they continue to dominate. And that's what they did tonight against the Portland Trailblazers. And ironically, they did the same thing to the Portland Trailblazers a couple of games ago. So I'm not sure. Maybe Portland is not doing well this season because of the whole Damian Lillard being gone. So obviously they don't have their star power to or their leader to help them win games. And now they are a bad team so far. So I guess I can say that when it comes to how well the Lakers are playing against the Portland Trail Blazers lately and how they've been playing. So maybe it's just an easy win for the Lakers to get, and rightfully so, especially in in-season tournament matchups. So the Lakers are undefeated in the NBA in-season tournament, and it's just great to watch that the Lakers are doing well in those particular situations when it comes down to the tournament. So maybe the Lakers want to win that prize money so badly for them to get the potential prize for the NBA in-season tournament and get some win out of it out of this season. So it's great to see that from the Lakers. Other than that, I mean, yeah, it was a great win. So absolutely, thank you, Rabbit, for your comment. I really appreciate it. And let's see from Turbo. It's been a while. Welcome back to the live stream. I really appreciate it. And what a great win, LeBron James with 35 points. Nice. Absolutely, he had an MVP caliber game out there tonight. And that's right, Lakers. Absolutely, Turbo. Welcome back to the live stream. I really appreciate it. It's been a while. And when it comes down to it, it was a great win. Great win for the Los Angeles Lakers. And you know what? Let's just get right into the stats. I mean, when you look at it, what stands out? LeBron James MVP caliber numbers that he put up out there tonight in his 21st season in the NBA, the oldest player in the NBA to do what he did out there tonight. 35 points out there tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers. I mean, I even saw a post, somebody saying that it's LeBron returning to his Cleveland days. So, I mean, yeah, if you want to put that out there, sure. When it comes down to it, I mean, he is putting some really big numbers for the Lakers lately, and it's been showing, especially in the NBA in-season tournament. So, just great job out there for LeBron James. 35 points, 5 assists. Excuse me, 5 rebounds and 9 assists. With 2 steals, and he really shot very well out there for the Los Angeles Lakers. I mean, he was our leader tonight in shooting, went 5 of 9 from the 3, and we witnessed that shooting ability in the third quarter where things really took off for the Los Angeles Lakers after that with his shooting. So he's making those threes go in, and obviously it took the Lakers on a whole different level in the third quarter. So great job out there for LeBron. Went 13 of 22 from the field and played for 35 minutes. So what a good win for the Los Angeles Lakers. A big win for the Lakers in the NBA in-season tournament. As I said, they are undefeated since the start of the NBA in-season tournament. So it was a great win out there tonight for LeBron James. And just got a comment here from Rabbit. LeBron doing a 360 at age 38. I saw that. It was a great performance from LeBron. As I said, MVP caliber numbers in this game. I mean, the player of the game out there tonight, guys. I mean, he was really doing a great job for the Los Angeles Lakers out there tonight in his 21st season in the NBA, the oldest player in the NBA. So is putting all 38-year-olds to shame when it comes to a guy who's playing basketball at this level at this age. So, and that all has to do with how much money LeBron puts into his body. I mean, with his workouts, with his eating habits, his regimens, his supplements. I mean, everything. I mean, LeBron in his 31st season at age 38 really inspires a lot of people around that age to do better about themselves if they want to have a healthy and healthy life. So LeBron is just doing a great job out there, and at this stage of his career, and if he continues this type of directory that he's on, I mean, don't rule out. I mean, he could, when once he reach playoffs, he will lit it up as what he did in this game tonight against the Portland Trailblazers, and maybe put up MVP caliber numbers in the playoffs. You never know. So we just have to wait and see about that. I might be too overhyping it because the Lakers won tonight, and it's all because of LeBron. But let's all remember the Portland Trailblazers are one of the worst teams in the Western Conference. So, but what they become since Damian Lillard departed from Portland to the Milwaukee Bucks to team up with Giannis Antetokounmpo. So it is what it is. The Portland Trailblazers organization is not doing so well as a team. So it's just obvious Lakers needed to get this win, a big win, but it is supposed to be an easy win anyway. So and they did the same thing to them. I mean, if you really go back to way how LeBron and the Lakers beat the Portland Trailblazers last time, it was basically the same thing. I mean, they dominated in the first half, and they continued to have a 10-point lead over them. But I think in the last game, it was much higher than that because I think it was in LA when the Lakers, beat them the last time. So it was a much whole different lead. I think it was like a blowout game. So it was a great win for the Los Angeles Lakers in that particular matchup. But this one was great too. I mean, the Lakers were leading by 10, so it was, or even more than that. So it was a great win out there tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers. So just a great job out there for LeBron and this Lakers team. 35 points for LeBron James. Let's talk about Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis, he had a bounce back game. Let's give him some credit. When it comes down to it, he did his best. He's still fighting through injury, and I commend Anthony Davis for doing so because, when any given take, when you're injured, it's always great to see a player fighting through injuries because it kind of tells you how dedicated that he is to the team and shows you how motivated he is to win. And, he doesn't want to be the guy that, sits out for a lengthy period and lets the team down. And that's what Anthony Davis is basically doing right now. He is fighting through injury. He's still dealing with an abdominal injury. I forgot where it's, I think abdominal injury, something like that. So he's doing what he can with the limited situation that he is dealing with right now. But, he put up some solid numbers. I mean, 16 points, had 14 rebounds for the Los Angeles Lakers. I mean, not bad for a guy who's dealing with injuries. So 14 rebounds, 5 blocks for the Los Angeles Lakers. Okay, he's still in the running for me to get Defensive Player of the Year if he keeps this up. I mean, he is in the top of my list when it comes down to it. I can't really think of anyone else who is deserving for Defensive Player of the Year other than Anthony Davis. I can't really think of one at the moment because just how well that he's been playing defensively. And for guys still fighting through injury, he's putting up some solid numbers. And he really bounced back from the performance that he did, that he made up for the last time. So, because obviously against the Sacramento Kings, he was trash. I mean, he really played horribly in that matchup tonight. In that matchup against the Sacramento Kings at home. So it was a disappointing one, and obviously he stepped up and put up some better numbers and better performance out there tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers. 16 points, 14 rebounds, averaged a double-double out there tonight with 5 blocks, and he went 8 of 19 from the field. So just a great job out there for Anthony Davis out there tonight. Just got a comment here from Rabbit. AD looked like he felt better. He is getting up and getting blocks. Yeah, I mean, it really shows, as I was saying, I mean, he is fighting through injury, but, in certain moments in the game. He is looking much better lately, and hopefully he gets more healthier by the day because we need him to be at his MVP caliber self once he gets 100%. Because when healthy, Anthony Davis, he gives you up to 30 points, he gives you up to 20 rebounds a game, and freaking 5 to 6 blocks a game, and even steals. He gives you like 4 or 5 steals a game. So Anthony Davis is a whole different type of being, and he is a MVP caliber guy. The only thing that he needs to do is to stay healthy, and hopefully, he just continues to just thrive with Los Angeles Lakers at the pace that he's on. For me, he's deserving of Defensive Player of the Year, and if he still fights through injuries and remains healthy, I won't be surprised if he's considered for MVP, but it doesn't really seem to be the reality. So I kind of see him potentially getting Defensive Player of the Year. It just seems fitting for him to get it because he has been such on a big role defensively for the Los Angeles Lakers. So, but he had a great night, stepped up in this game, and obviously, made up his lack of performance. And even he mentioned it. He mentioned it in his post game interview when the Lakers lost against the Sacramento Kings a couple of games ago. That he played. He admitted that he played badly out there, and it's always great to see a player admit if he had a bad performance out there tonight. And he obviously seen it and recognized it, but at the same time, we also need to remember that he's playing through an injury. So he's doing his best to not tweak anything or not exceed the injury that he is dealing with right now. So that's why I'm a bit impressed by some of our other players stepping up for the Lakers, especially players like Cam Reddish, who played very well defensively out there tonight. I mean, he did put up 8 points out there tonight, went 1 of 2 from the three, 2 of 4 from the field, and had 2 rebounds, and I believe 3 steals and 1 block. So that tells you right there, his defensive side of the ball is something to really admire when it comes to a guy like Cam Reddish lately, since he got inserted into the starting lineup. And it's been showing. He's showing a lot of growth for a guy who is, obviously when the Lakers signed him, he was going to be a rotational player. I mean, that's what was the reality. But he's not only a big part of this Lakers team, but he is part of the starting lineup, and obviously replaced Austin Reeves in the starting lineup. And we will get to Austin Reeves in just a bit and his performance out there tonight. But kudos to Cam Reddish. I mean, he really balled out defensively for the Los Angeles Lakers. I mean, 3 steals out there tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers out there. So his defense is very important to have on this team. And I saw like a post on X that kind of puts into kind of a consideration of what he could potentially receive as people look at him as a player. He's a all defensive team. Honestly, he's showing lately for these past couple of games really good defensive caliber, a defensive caliber player. And it doesn't seem like that he's going to get it, but if he continues this trajectory and showing how well he's playing defensively, he could get it. He could get it potentially. So, just great job out there for Cam Reddish defensively. So great job for him. D'Angelo Russell, he had a solid night, had 14 points, had 6 assists out there tonight, and went 4 of 7 from the three, and went 5 of 10 from the field. Lately, he has been a huge help for the Los Angeles Lakers, has been on the roll, and obviously turning on his D-Lo caliber numbers that he obviously is well known for being in the regular season, a reliable scorer, a reliable shooter. Lately, he's playing very well defensively as well, but it's more offensively that we've been seeing from him. So But obviously, he put up decent numbers out there, 14 points, and went 4 of 7 from the three. He was our second best shooter out there tonight, other than LeBron James, who went 5 of 9. So great job out there for D'Angelo Russell, stepping up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And then you have Taurean Prince, who had 10 points out there tonight. He did have 2 steals out there tonight and went 1 of 5. Still struggling from his shooting lately that we've been seeing from him. But defense is also his repertoire that he brings to the table for the Los Angeles Lakers. And I just noticed that, there's been a couple of times that he has been struggling with the foul troubles that he's been committing. So, along with Anthony Davis. So, we just had to put that out there when it came down to it. And, the turnovers as well. The turnovers has been pretty bad for the Lakers. And as a team, it's been, especially in the last game, the Lakers were just turning over the ball so much against the Sacramento Kings in that particular loss that was disappointing for the Lakers to receive. Let me see here. I just want to pull it up. As the team in general, they turn over the ball. They actually tied with the Portland Trail Blazers, 18. So 18 turnovers for the Los Angeles Lakers. But at the end of the day, a win is a win when it comes to, anything for the Lakers to get a win under their record. So, but obviously he just had a great game out there. Or no, excuse me, he had a solid night for Taurean Prince defensively with those 2 steals out there tonight. Just got a comment here from Rabbit. D'Lo was hitting threes in the first quarter. Yeah, I mean, yeah, let's make no mistake. I mean, he played very well. I mean, he had a solid night. And also his shooting. He was the second best shooter for the Los Angeles Lakers in this game. So, regardless, we have to commend on the great job that he's been doing lately since Anthony Davis has been dealing with an injury. So he's been stepping up as of late as the second option for the Lakers. And it's been showing for sure. And, he went 4 of 7 from the three. So it's commended. I mean, he's been stepping up lately for the Los Angeles Lakers. And hopefully he keeps it up because, I don't want to say this now. And, obviously I put a question up here for all of you to see, but I want to finish the analysis in just shortly. So I will be posting a question on this live stream, and I want to hear your thoughts about it. And obviously, it's about a trade, and I think you all know where I'm going with it. But obviously, I kind of gave it away. But it is what it is at this moment. But he's in conversation for trades, and if he continues to show some better numbers and steps up, maybe he could potentially draw some eyes from other teams to pursue him. And because, it doesn't really seem likely that D'Angelo Russell will remain with the Los Angeles Lakers maybe after the trade deadline. It doesn't really seem that way because his contract is constructed for him to get traded. So it just seems that reality, and I kind of see it happening. But, things may change. I may be wrong, but at the end of the day, it's out there for Laker fans, including myself, to predict what type of trades is out there to improve the team better, for us to have a better shot for the playoffs once the Lakers reach the that particular window for us to predict how the Lakers will be in playoff situations. So, but yeah, just wanted to put that out there when it comes down to it. And I'll put that question up in just a bit, but let's continue on with the more of how the Lakers played out there tonight. Obviously the second unit was a bit questionable to watch. Obviously, there was not a lot of activity of what we saw from our second unit, other than maybe Christian Wood, who put up some really good, solid numbers: 10 points, averaged a double-double with 10 points, 10 rebounds out there tonight. Other than that, he stepped up for the Lakers in that particular area. of stepping up for the second unit. Rui Hachimura has been showing a lot of struggles lately, especially in the first half, but he did step up for the Lakers in the fourth quarter. We have to commend on how well he played in the fourth quarter. Put up 7 points, went 5 rebounds, and went 1 of 2 from the three. And I think in the fourth quarter, one of his three that he made helped the Lakers get a huge lead by making one of those threes or one of those attempts. So kudos to Rui Hachimura in that particular area. But, he's, been up and down when it comes to his performances lately, but that's just been the reality of the situation. What Rui's been, showing for the Lakers lately. But the second unit really has been honestly disappointing to watch, especially from Austin Reeves, who put up 7 points out there, went 0-1 from the three. I mean, he really wasn't himself out there tonight, I have to say. I'm not sure what's going on with him. Maybe he's dealing with, you know, type of motivation to, I don't know, show something out there tonight, but, or in any game. But I don't know. He has some ups, he has some downs, similar situation of what Rui Hachimura is, but you never know. I mean, things may kick back up when it comes to him potentially stepping up in games and situations where he needs to step up and obviously help out the second unit when it comes down to it. So, um, you know, we just have to hope that he bounce back and gives us better performances moving forward. So, other than that, guys, I mean, the Lakers, they had a great game. They obviously got a big win tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers in the NBA in-season tournament. As I mentioned, the Lakers are undefeated in the NBA in-season tournament, and every time it shows the Lakers really want to win the NBA in-season tournament. I mean, they want to get the prize money and the cup, I believe. I think there's a cup. I might be mistaken, but with the way things are going, it's so new to us that we just have to see it to the end to have a better idea of what team deserves what in the NBA in-season tournament. But I have an idea, how it works, but it's just I need to see it to the end to have a better idea so we can prepare ourselves for every single year for the NBA in-season tournament. So, just it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, it's always great to see the Lakers win games. As it stands now, the Lakers are 7-6 since the start of the NBA season now. I believe they are back into 500, I think, or they already are, but it's just like it's been an up and down type of situation. So, um, but yeah, I mean, it's just one of those type of situations where the Lakers have to do something to just improve so they can start winning more games and stop like losing easy winnable ones. So, uh, especially against the Sacramento Kings, where I always felt that the Sacramento Kings, even though they are a young team, talented team, they can obviously compete in the Western Conference. The Lakers have all the capabilities in the world to beat teams like the Sacramento Kings, but it's just been disappointing to watch for sure when it comes down to it. So it's obviously a win is a win any chance that we get, and the Lakers are doing pretty good right now when it comes to just staying above water when it comes to you know, not slipping down in the standing, because as it stands now, the Lakers are in the seventh seed after this win tonight. So they're doing obviously pretty well to show something out there tonight or this season. So they're being competitive. They're obviously in the play-in category, but you know obviously it's something that we obviously have to you know hope that the Lakers will just continue to win games and hopefully step up uh, moving forward. So, just got a comment here from Rabbit. Uh, the Okay. The Clippers finally won a game. Oh, I guess Russell Westbrook moving to these to the backup roles is maybe working or not, because let's not let's not you know let's just say this: the Houston Rockets have been very impressive to watch lately. I mean, they have been winning games that have been very interesting, because it's kind of weird, because I never really thought that they would be competitive uh, in the Western Conference, especially this season. So obviously they've been winning games, and they have a better record than most teams that are contenders for playoffs. So they obviously hearing all the chirps, and obviously they've been winning games since then. So, but it's I guess kudos to the Clippers for finding something to win, and they obviously did so against the Houston Rockets. And obviously, it was a smart move, I guess, for Russell Westbrook to come off the bench to help out the first unit. So kudos to Russell Westbrook, I guess, which obviously it's where he belongs to to potentially come off the bench. So obviously worked for the Lakers at one point, but I'm glad that he's gone. But at the end of the day, he is, you know, he's doing something right for the Clippers, and with all the star power and egos, it needs to be cut down for sure. So, and obviously having Russell Westbrook coming off the bench, it obviously worked because they won tonight, breaking their losing streak since the James Harden trade. So, is obviously working, and or maybe, well, it's only one game. Maybe it will continue to be an improvement, maybe after, but we just have to wait and see. Every time I see the Clippers lose, it's like brings a smile to my face. But it's good that you know Russell Westbrook is finding his rhythm on the team with all the star power that's on this roster, their roster. So, um, but yeah, it's all good. It's all good, I guess. Who really cares about the Clippers anyway? But it is what it is. So yeah, guys. I mean, I really appreciate all you guys' love, support, and comment. Once again, thank you, Rabbit. Thank you, Turbo, for you guys' comments. I really appreciate it. And please, guys, also give me your thoughts about the rumors lately, or what we've been hearing from um, from the Lakers, and obviously the the talks that we've been hearing about when it comes down to this. Should the Lakers target Zach LaVine? I made a whole video about the Lakers showing interest in not just Zach LaVine, but DeMar DeRozan and Alex Caruso. Obviously, the Chicago Bulls are shopping, and they seem like they want to, you know, tank. They want to tank and obviously build a whole different team to try to sell all the players that they have, so they can obviously find some better opportunities for them to grow. So they're doing a fire sale, and Zach LaVine's on that list, DeMar DeRozan's on that list, Alex Caruso, and Nicholas. I forgot his last name, but I know his name is Nicholas. But other than that, those are the guys that are in the shop for being traded. So Zach LaVine's on that list. He named a couple of teams that he wants to go to. Obviously, the Lakers is on that list, with the Miami Heat, I believe, also, and the Toronto Raptors is on that list, and I think the 76ers as well. So, but yeah, guys, please give me your thoughts. Should the Lakers trade for our target? Should the Lakers target Zach LaVine? I personally, guys, it's a nice idea, for the Lakers to pursue another star of that caliber that obviously can score for you, can obviously shoot for you. And I think the fit is fine and all with next to LeBron. But at the same time, guys, his contract is really what's bothering me when it comes down to it. It's a kind of similar situation of what we got from Russell Westbrook. Now, obviously, the fit did not work out. But what really hurt the Lakers was his contract. Russell Westbrook's contract. I mean, that's what really hurt us because not a lot of teams were budging to trade with the Los Angeles Lakers, and it really showed. And it really hurt the Lakers big time because there was some opportunities that the Lakers could have been competitive for the playoffs, and obviously it did not go well for the Lakers in that particular situation. Um, so what I have to say is, I think Zach Levine to the Lakers is a nice idea, but asset wise, it's going to hurt the Lakers in the long run. That's why I think the Lakers should go after a guy like go after DeMar DeRozan, and add on Alex Caruso in a package deal for maybe D'Angelo Russell, maybe throw in some, maybe like one pick, maybe another player to make the contracts work, and go through that route, in my opinion. I think DeMar DeRozan and his fit with LeBron obviously works because obviously a couple of years ago they did play in the Drew League that obviously really worked out. And obviously LeBron really raved about how well he played with DeMar DeRozan, and he likes him. And obviously DeMar DeRozan is a Laker fan. He's from LA, and that love for Kobe really obviously shows for what how he appreciates Kobe and the Lakers franchise. So I don't know. Maybe that's a motivating factor for him to, you know, show what he's made of with the Los Angeles Lakers if he is traded there. And I think because of his contract, because he's on an expiring contract somewhere around like 26 to 28 million. So that's an easy winnable, or not winnable, but an easy contract to pursue if the Lakers want to package a deal for a star caliber guy like him. So, and the guy can average around 20 points a game. I mean, that's just something that he obviously that he obviously does throughout his career. I mean, obviously he's up there in age, which obviously is a big but I think if the Lakers want to make a run for I don't know. I mean, I think um, that could be a potential trade scenario. Plus, Alex Caruso coming back to LA. I mean, that's obviously something that we could obviously appreciate for sure. So, um, uh, but yeah, uh, obviously, uh, that could be a possibility for sure. Uh, yeah, for some reason, guys, my my internet is really slow for some reason. Um, uh, I just hope it slows down pretty soon because I really want to get to these questions that just came. Okay, hold on. Yeah, again, for some reason, the internet on my end is really interfering with this for now, and maybe after I go live. So, apologies ahead of time if I cut this live stream short, or I already said what I had to say when it comes to this game tonight. Obviously, the Lakers won a big game out there, and they are undefeated in the NBA in-season tournament, and LeBron going off. So, what a great win for the Los Angeles Lakers. And I really want to know your thoughts about it in the comment section down below. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and follow me all across social media. And I'll see you all in the next live stream and the next video. My apologies again, guys. For making this live stream short, or me stopping here because I really wanted to get into these trades, unfortunately. But it is what it is. I will answer some of you guys' question that will come in. Um, or you know what? I think, or you know what? It's still going slow. Uh, Hold on. Maybe I can try. Let's see here. Okay, hold on. Maybe because of this. Hold on. Okay. Or you know what? I think the internet will still interfere, so I have to end it. So sorry again. Sorry, Rabbit, for this. My apologies. I can't. I just don't want to keep talking and me cutting off on a certain conversation. I'm afraid that I will maybe StreamYard will end this live stream for me if it continues that way, but I hope not. But um, let's see here. Okay, hold on. Maybe it'll work. Hold on. Let me just read this question. Okay, let me read this question from Rabbit. Uh, Zach only averaged 4 more points and 2 less rebounds than D'Lo, but 3 less assists. D'Lo is a year younger. Um, okay, then I would say maybe, but his contract though is what's killing me because you're investing a whole lot of assets and package deal to get Zach Levine. And it's just one of those type of situations. It's like you're investing your whole assets, your whole draft capital to go after a guy who is not really. I mean, sure, he's a two-time All-Star, but is he going to be your part of your future next to Anthony Davis? Because obviously you need to find a star caliber player to team up with Anthony Davis if LeBron retires. I mean, that's the whole part of the reason why the Lakers still have their draft picks and want to keep their draft picks so they can obviously use them to potentially go after a second star to obviously team up with Anthony Davis once LeBron is gone. So um, it's just the reality of what the situation is for what the Lakers need to do. And for them to, invest all of their assets to get Zach Levine, would it be worth it? Or could we have another Russell Westbrook scenario where he doesn't live up to expectations and, still struggling, not scoring and all that? It's just kind of hurt. That's why I prefer the Lakers to go after a DeMar DeRozan caliber player. I mean, he's a guy who's on an expiring deal, so you won't be obviously losing a lot to get a guy in his caliber. And then obviously consider adding on Alex Caruso into the trade, which obviously could really help the Lakers out because his contract is one of the best contracts that you can obviously pursue when it comes to a contract like Alex Caruso, what he has. And um, I just think personally, DeMar DeRozan and Alex Caruso is the best package deal that the Lakers could potentially do. You can package a deal for obviously D'Angelo Russell and maybe add on Gabe Vincent's contract and maybe throw in a second round pick or something, or maybe I don't think a first round pick is worthy for those two guys, but I don't know. It's so hard. It's so hard to really consider what the Lakers will do to potentially pursue those type of players for the Chicago Bulls. But it's a hard steep to really look at. Caruso is averaging shooting 63%. I mean, yeah, that's why I think most teams are looking at Alex Caruso is because he can obviously shoot for you, and he's a good defensive guard, which obviously would fit for the Los Angeles Lakers because of what they're lacking from the second unit, especially for Gabe Vincent, who's out due to injury. And even before he got injured, he hasn't been really living up to the expectations of what we wanted to see from him. And I don't know, maybe if we keep him and once we reach the playoffs, maybe he will turn on his defensive uh, point guard caliber self. So I don't know, but it's good to see that Alex Caruso can be something that not just the Lakers, but most teams will want to look for to potentially pursue. But I would say that Alex Caruso is a great fit with the Los Angeles Lakers, and I think that's what the Lakers need to think about when it comes to packaging a deal. That Alex Caruso has to be included in the trade if somehow they go after a Zach LaVine or DeMar DeRozan, which I think DeMar DeRozan is the best route for the Lakers to pursue instead of Zach LaVine. That's just me. Another comment from Rabbit. I don't think we should trade for Zach either. It would be nice to get Caruso back, though. Yeah, I mean, thank you. I'm glad you agree with me, and I hope all Laker fans will agree with me. I mean, I don't want them to think that, oh, we're getting Zach LaVine. I mean, he's going to be the third scorer for the Lakers. I mean, we're going to win games now. Let's all remember this guy has also been injured for almost half of his career. So we have to consider that when it comes down to the status of what he can bring for the Lakers as well. And now this season, he's averaging some career lows when it comes to shooting. He's shooting around 30% from the three. And he's been well known throughout his career, averaging 38 to 40% from the three. And he gives you somewhere around like 24 to 26 points a game. I mean, that's nice and all. But like I said, his contract is what's really killing me. The guy is going to make 40. He's on a 4-year deal. This season, he's making 40 million. And then next year is making around 43. Then he had like a 50% no trade clause or something. I mean, it's kind of weird how his contract is constructed. So you have to think about that. And he does have a player option, which is worth 48 million. So it's another Russell Westbrook type of contract that if he doesn't play to the expectations of what we want from him, obviously being like the third star coming off, part of the Lakers starting lineup, uh, you know, it may work. You never know. Maybe he'll be the right fit next to LeBron and Anthony Davis. But like I said, his contract is what really is what killing me. I don't want to carry on a player's contract and waste all of our assets, including throwing in some players like obviously D'Angelo Russell is going to be part of a trade no matter what. I mean, even if you put him in a trade for DeMar DeRozan and Alex Caruso, he is going to be a huge part of the Lakers' packaging a deal for any team that they want to pursue, or any player that they want to pursue with any team. Um, so he's going to be part of that for sure. But then you have to throw in another player potentially, a player or two, maybe some draft picks to make this trade happen. It's just a reality. And I think they're going to potentially add Rui Hachimura into the trade, maybe a Torian Prince in the trade, and then maybe a first round pick, at least a first round pick or two to get Zach LaVine. And I don't want them to do that. I don't want them to waste all of their draft picks just to get a player of his caliber. If it was like, I don't know, who was like, if it was like a Clay Thompson or something, or maybe um, I'm trying to think about who's like who can be like a star caliber player that we all know that if he joins the Lakers and team up with LeBron and Anthony Davis, he will thrive. I can't really think of any. I mean, Clay Thompson comes to mind, as I said. Trying to think about some others. For example, maybe like a Bradley Beal. Okay, even though he's with the Suns, and I think he's good there. If it's somebody like that, then yeah, I will package a deal that includes D'Angelo Russell, a Rui Hachimura, 2 first round picks, and I would do that over maybe Zach LaVine. I mean, it's just I don't think he's that type of star caliber player. I mean, maybe he will live up to the expectations of what we saw from him throughout his years with the Chicago Bulls, and a guy who was averaging 24 to 26 points a game, shooting around 40% from the three. But let's all remember also he did struggle at times when it comes to injuries. So he hasn't been healthy for almost half of his career. So we have to consider that for sure. But if the Lakers want to look for a trade that obviously will improve the team, DeMar DeRozan for Alex Caruso and Alex Caruso in a trade package for those two is more realistic for me. And I think it's more easier for the Lakers to give up some players, maybe like a second round pick to make that happen. And I think, or multiple second round picks if the Lakers don't want to give up their first round picks. So, or maybe they'll give up one. You never know. It sort of depends on what the Chicago Bulls want. But yeah, that seems to me more realistic trades, and you won't give up a lot of assets to get those potential players. So, just just want to put that out there for sure. Player option at 48 million is crazy. Yeah, I mean that's what I think last time when I was watching last time I checked from Lakers Nation, Trevor Lane put up um, the salaries for the Chicago Bulls players. And Zach LaVine is on a 4-year deal, which he signed, I think, last season, which is kind of ironic because it's like, why did you sign a contract where you obviously want to get out from? I mean, it's just weird. And I think the Chicago Bulls, they see how much money they're going to give him, and he is up there in age or maybe not up there in age, maybe they just don't think he is part of their future moving forward. So they're like, we got to trade him because it's not going to work out. So, but yeah, for him to be in this situation is kind of puts the question if teams want to give up a lot to get Zach LaVine. I mean, it's just questionable at the moment. And I don't think the Lakers have the assets enough to make that happen. That's why I think more realistically, he will potentially be traded to maybe the Toronto Raptors or maybe the Miami Heat or something like that. So I don't know. It sort of remains to be seen at this particular moment of what trades could be in play for the Lakers to show a lot of interest in. As it stands now, it seems Lakers are interested in Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, and Alex Caruso. And I think realistically, you can go with DeMar DeRozan and Alex Caruso in a package deal to make that happen. That seemed more realistic. The Lakers won't give up a lot of assets for those two, and you can make the contracts match real quick. I mean, you can throw in D'Angelo Russell, you can throw in Gabe Vincent's contract in it. That will match right away, and and throw in a first round pick, maybe a second round pick, multiple second round picks to make that trade happen. I mean, that's realistic for me and more easier of a trade to make. So, because like I said, Zach Levine's contract is just ridiculous when it comes down to it. So, um, because his player option is around 48 million. And make no mistake, he's going to do what Russell Westbrook did, and he'll pick up that player option because he's not going to get that same type of money after the fact. So, because he's going to be up there in age, and I just don't think he's going to somehow become a superstar caliber player, maybe an all-star caliber player. I mean, that's just me, but I might be wrong. I mean, I'm sure you guys hearing me saying all these bad things about um, Zach Levine, but you never know. Maybe he will, in a different atmosphere, if he joins the Lakers, where he did play college with UCLA, maybe in that type of situation where he's in that type of atmosphere in LA, maybe he will be the all-star caliber player that we once saw, and him averaging around like 28 points a game, shooting around 40% from the three, and obviously being a great fit with LeBron, Anthony Davis, and just this team. And maybe he will thrive with the Lakers to the point we reach the playoffs, and he obviously thrives in the playoffs and that type of thing. I mean, maybe it will work. You never know. But like I said, we don't want another situation of what we had in Russell Westbrook, because obviously it did not work out. And plus the contracts, and it's a whole thing. And plus the assets that we have, it's just so minimum that it just won't work. It just won't work. I just don't see it that the Lakers could potentially pull off a trade like this. But you never know. Maybe things will work out, because Rob Pelinka in the past has done a great job of making trades that obviously work for the benefit of the Lakers. I mean, just look like last season, with the trades that we made. Okay, we not only traded Russell Westbrook and obviously sacrificed the first round pick, but we got D'Angelo Russell in the trade. We got Vando in the trade. Malik Beasley, we got him in the trade, but obviously it did not work out. Rui Hachimura in the trade. And, other than that, I mean, the Lakers were a whole different team to the point that we became, we went to the Western Conference Finals. I mean, that's just crazy how things turn around for the better. But, once we have a better idea of who will be available for trades, maybe the Lakers' name will be popped up for potential trade interest, or that will obviously be considered. But as it stands now, the Lakers are interested in Zach Levine, including DeMar DeRozan and Alex Caruso. Like I said, it would be nice to have Zach Levine, but let's just all remember his contract is lengthy, and the Lakers have to give up a lot of assets to pursue him. So just think about it. I mean, multiple players, potentially a first round pick, and maybe another first round pick. It just seems that type of trade scenario that we could see from the Lakers to get Zach Levine. And it's like, what was the point of building your depth, or going into the offseason build depth for this team? To just get rid of them, to get just one player? I mean, it's just crazy. But that's why I think DeMar DeRozan and Alex Caruso is a much better trade package than getting just Zach Levine's, which obviously he has a big contract. He's making around $40 million this year. So think about that when it comes to matching contracts. So, so we just have to put that into the consideration for sure. But yeah, guys, I mean, we had some good conversations. Sorry for the glitches and the slow internet. Obviously, I found an I guess an opportunity because right now I'm doing good right now, but I think I'm just going to end this live stream as it stands now. So we went over 1 hour, but most of those minutes were because of the glitches and the slow internet that I had. So it's unfortunate, but I think I got what I had to talk about, all thanks to Rabbit's questions and comments and in his opinion about Zach LaVine. And I think we're on the same page about Lakers not pursuing him. But, you know, one thing for sure, we do want Alex Caruso to return to LA. And I think I speak for all Laker fans when we want Alex Caruso to return to LA, because obviously he was a fan favorite and won a championship with the Lakers. And, if you throw in DeMar DeRozan in the trade, which is obviously a LA native, so obviously his love for the Lakers and being a Kobe fan. And plus, he'll be a great fit, in my opinion, next to LeBron and Anthony Davis as the third scorer coming next, obviously next to them. So, um, it's just, I think it's a more realistic trade to make than going after Zach LaVine. But, things may be different. You never know. I mean, I may be saying a whole different thing, but if the Lakers do make a trade with Zach LaVine, maybe it'll be for the better. You never know. But, we just have to wait and see. Wait and see for that. So thank you all for joining me on this live stream. I really appreciate it. Thank you again for your comments, Rabbit, and of course, Turbo, for your comments. I really appreciate it. And once again, thank you all for joining me on this live stream. I really appreciate it. I mean, the Lakers got a big win tonight against the Portland Trailblazers. They are undefeated in the NBA in-season tournament, and LeBron just going off tonight. Had a great game out there tonight. MVP caliber number out there tonight, and the Lakers just bounced back tonight with a win, and hopefully they will continue to win games after this win, guys, because we sure need them. We sure need the Lakers to win games now and be in a perfect situation in the standings for the playoffs. Because as it stands now with this win tonight, the Lakers are in the 7th seed in the Western Conference. And, I want the Lakers to have a better seeding in the playoff contention because, it's just a good feeling to have. I mean, for the Lakers to be in a better situation in playoff contention than being in the tournament, because you can only win once in the play-in. So if you win or you lose, it's like kind of like a done deal for that. So so that's my hope. That's my hope, and hopefully the Lakers will start winning games after this win tonight and continue to thrive in the NBA in-season tournament. And hopefully they continue to win games after this. So thank you all for joining me on this live stream. I really appreciate it. Make sure to follow me all across social media: Facebook, Instagram, X, Threads, and TikTok. And of course, subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell that's right next to the subscribe button, so you'll be in the know of when I go live every single Lakers post-game show and on YouTube. And I'll see you all in the next live stream and the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Go Lakers. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there.